Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. I have a Christmas junk journal for you. This will be a quick little share, and then, oh, I almost forgot. I'll also share, I have a little tab bound book of collaged things, and then a set of journaling cards. So I will share all of that with you, but let's start with the this is a naked junk journal, and to be honest with you, I kept this long. I'm not sure I love this closure, but I kept the string long. It's a sari silk, and at the end I've got two little pine cones. These are, I believe, Tim Holtz from a few years back. So yeah, I kept this long because I thought, ooh, if you wanted to change it or do it a different way, you could easily do that. This is just, it's not knotted twice. It's knotted one time around this button, which I believe is also Tim Holtz. So, all right, I kind of jumped in there, didn't I? Let me back up for a second and explain what I've got here. So we've got a naked junk journal. It's been sewn, the signatures have been sewn into the spine, and here you can see there are 4 signatures. The cover is a wraparound cover, and I've made the cover with cereal weight cardboard, and then covered with paper bag. And then on top of that, I took, let me grab it, ground espresso ink and distressed it. So that's kind of how we got this look. Kind of. That is exactly how. And then the thread that I used, I did some messy stitching all the way around. And the thread I used is like a burgundy red color. So I edged every little section. So each section has its own little sewn border. All right, so I said this was a naked junk journal, and it is. The papers on the inside are a mixture of different digital kits. I will link the digitals that I use down below, and I wish I could remember what this one is. I bought this digital kit 2 years ago, and I think I printed it back then and then just had never used it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of thinking I might make my own December daily from this kit, to be honest, this year. We'll see. I'm still trying to decide. So yeah, so just papers, but lots of fun papers. So there's some digitals of just, this is actual graph paper, but then this is an image, copyright-free image that I found of coffee dyed paper, and then this is a different digital kit. So there's a lot of, and same with this. This is a different digital kit as well. So it's a little difficult to see all of the, what's actually I bought as graph paper or lined paper or what have you, and like this is a digital that I printed off. But anyway, I really, and then I tea dyed everything. So except for these aren't tea dyed. They just look like it because I printed on both sides. So I guess the shorter ones are not tea dyed, but these bigger ones are. So yeah, just really kind of a rustic look, I guess. Woodsy kind of look from the main Christmas digital that I used. And the snow, I mean, it's just really a sweet, sweet little kit. So the papers in there are just really pretty. So quickly run through. Yeah, just not that I'm usually excited for winter, because living in the Midwest in a big city, biggish sort of big city, where we have to drive everywhere and there's really not public transportation, all the snow and everything else just kind of gets a little bit drudgy after a while and just looks dirty for a few months of the year. But I don't know. It's the romanticism of it, I guess. I'm kind of excited for winter. So, love this guy. He's the only one. So he's gonna stand guard. But yeah, if you were looking for a Christmas or winter themed, this doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, I guess. There's a few images that are kind of more Christmas themed, but if you're looking for kind of a winter themed just writing journal, or not something that you'd want to put a bunch of other pictures in, I think this would be perfect. If you do want to use this to add your own tuck spots and other pictures and stuff, you certainly could. It is going to be a little tight though, so this might gator mouth just a little bit, but you certainly could do that. This is a digital. Oh, and there's this guy too. He's the only one of him. So yeah, just real neutral, lots of graph and line papers, and then interspersed with these gorgeous, gorgeous digital images. So there is that. So you could just do that too if you wanted, or just kind of tuck that down there. I don't know. Like I said, I left enough on there. I've tied it in a bow once too, so that works too. But I left it long enough so whoever ends up with this, you can mess with it and do what you'd like. All right, so let's quickly take a look at these. I'll have these listed in my Etsy shop, and I'll have a link to each of these in the description to my Etsy in case you're interested. So we've got 12 journaling cards here, and these would be fun if you were taking a regular notebook or a non-decorated notebook and wanted to Christmasify it up a little bit. So each card has this really cool vintage Christmas vibe to it, and this is from a digital download from the Digital Collage Club, and then I used some Tim Holtz ephemera and then some Tim Holtz rub-ons that are Christmas, along with just some various vintage laces, antique laces. And then on the back of them all is where you can write and add your own, you know, whatever you want to add there. So I collaged on the front of each one, and then the back side is ready for writing. And these are thick. I mean, you can hear that. So you've got cardstock and writing paper sandwiched into between paper bags from like the grocery store. I've got a lot of those, so I've been using them as much as I can. Be good for goodness sake. He's a cute little reindeer, isn't he? We got this old guy sledding. So yeah, these are just real sweet. And then, yep, I'll have these available. I have more designs planned. So we've got this vintage style. I'll have some more vintage-ish style. Maybe some lodge style, I guess. Not so vintage. But then also I have snow and cocoa ones. And I have quite a few of those. So I might do multiple sets of those, or maybe a tag book or something like that. So there we go. So those are those. There's 12 of those, and those will be sold as a set. And then last but definitely not least, we've got this sweet little guy, sweet little set. So this one I've turned into a tab bound little journal, and there are 8 cards in here. 4 of them have been decorated with one of these, also from the Digital Collage Club, and then this is Tim Holtz rub-ons. And then the paper used is from an authentique paper pad, and I'll show you that here. It's this one. So collection is Solitude on that. So yeah, if you were looking for paper to match or something, you could definitely find that from there. And then again on this one we have burgundy thread. The other one had a Christmassy green color. So, and then again we have the writing space on the back. And so then I've done every other one, so you can decorate this with your own pictures or ephemera or whatever you maybe have, and then do your writing on this side. So he looks a little judgmental, don't you think? At least that's what I thought. But yeah, I just love how these turned out. I love all the colors. They're just real deep colors. And just a fun little thing. If you don't want to do a full December daily and you only want to maybe document for the week of Christmas or something, this might be kind of the perfect way to do that. Or the week after Christmas, the week between Christmas and New Year's maybe. And so then this back page, I turned the other direction so that you have two writing spaces, and then the back page you can decorate again, or you can just leave it the way that it is here as a collage, and that would be the back page. Alright guys, so that's it for me today. I'll have more Christmassy things coming. Like I said, I've got quite a few things planned actually, so I may not get it all done in time for December 1st this year. Well, I'm going to try my best. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!